Well, hello, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome back to the Portrait Pyramid Posing Bootcamp Day 2. Do we are here. So, okay, I'm just going to say, have you ever had one of those mornings? Have you ever just had one of those mornings? Because I have had one of those mornings. And I was crying on Elena Mar's shoulder this morning. I was like, oh God, I've put on my eyeliner and I've ended up looking like Amy Winehouse. Like, you know how that happens? You put it on and you're like, shit. And one side gets bigger and then you do the other. Anyways, I ended up looking like Amy Winehouse. And she was like, oh, but it's okay, Denise. It's okay. Let me cheer you up here. I'm going to go ahead and give you one membership to give away to the Boo DIY Uncensored 2.0 that's launching in January to someone who's on your live today. So fuck it. I look like Amy Winehouse today with my eyeliner, but one of you is going to get that. So we're adding that in today. So I want you guys to make sure that you put questions in there for myself and some of my students who are going to be joining me at the end of this to answer and engage with me. Please engage with me. I hate talking to technology. I love interacting with people. So with that, we're going to cover up my Amy Winehouse eyeliner, put my glasses on so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing, and we're going to get into this presentation. And thank you all so much for your time. I'm so grateful that you guys chose to spend some time with me. I'm going to bring you some actionable education today. And I'm also going to talk to you about the stripped down course because today is our pre-launch. And so we start selling it today. So we're going to get you all in there. So let's get going. Okay. So the big question is, if you haven't signed up for Strip Down yet, what are you waiting for? Like literally, what have you guys been waiting for? So if you keep waiting for those perfect moments where everything lines up and you get that, like that amazing, heartfelt, authentic emotion from your subject, then you're always going to be waiting. You're just always going to be waiting because, well, you have to wait for it to happen, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can make it happen. And if you keep waiting, you're going to be limiting your space for creativity. You're not going to be telling your client's authentic story. You're going to be doing the same thing that everybody does, right? You're using the same posing guides. You're going off the Pinterest board. You're doing all of that stuff, right? Like, let's quit with all of that. We don't have to do it that way. You're never really going to be capturing true connection and powerful emotive images with your subjects if you keep waiting. It's not going to happen. And you're not going to be creating, sorry, needed to hide that. You're not going to be creating the type of images that are going to provide you that amazing connection and that will propel you to the next level in our beautiful and intricate medium. And we do work in an incredibly beautiful and intricate medium. So we should take advantage of that and know how to do it. Yeah. Okay. So let's get going. So I want to start off by showing you some student transformations. It's one of the best ways that I can show you what Strip Down is going to do for you. And again, remember, I am going to be teaching you how to coach for one of the emotions today. We're all going to do it together so that you have some actionable information from today's webinar that you can actually take and start using immediately. So this is Tiana, and we can see Tiana's little angel wing picture. That's her before. And this is her after she took Strip Down. I don't know about y'all, but if I was the client, I would really much rather be the after photo, and I would buy that and blow it up and hang it in my house. And it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's night and day. It's absolutely night and day. Two totally different mediums. Again, this is more Tiana's after work, which is absolutely fucking incredible. Like, we don't have to sit in angel wings with canned poses, not knowing what to do with our clients and them feeling miserable and uncomfortable, not knowing what to do. We can actually learn how to coach and direct them and create beautiful, meaningful works of art, which I know all of you want to do. More of Tiana's incredible work. This doesn't just apply to women. This applies to every gender, every orientation. It also applies across all of the portrait genres, except for babies and littles that you can't direct. If you can't direct them, pets, that doesn't work either. But if you can direct them, this is going to change everything for you. More of her gorgeous afters. They're just bananas. Like, remember, we started with the sitting angel wings. Like, what the hell? That's where we started. This is where we end after we take strip down. Okay, so I have a question for you. What if I told you that strip down will forever change your life? And I mean that. I'm not kidding. And I say that, and people are like, yeah, okay, whatever. But then you get into class, and like, for real, I'm going to change your life, and I'm going to change your work. And what if I told you that strip down will deliver the knowledge and skills that you need, and you need them to become a master at your craft, and to finally be like, yes, I'm an artist, and know that, and say it with like pride and confidence. And that strip down, in it, you're going to learn to create beautiful emotive images with precision and intention. They're not going to happen accidentally. You're going to be in control of what you're doing. Oh my God, doesn't that sound so good? Not being anxious and nervous in our sessions anymore, hoping, waiting. Fuck waiting. We don't have to do that. Actually creating with precision and intention every single time. What if I told you all of those things? I wonder if there are those of you who don't believe me. I imagine there are, but you're wrong. You're categorically wrong. So strip down will do exactly that for you. I have taught hundreds of students, and they are some of the best and the brightest leaders in our industry today. I've taught them how to create emotive and beautiful works of art full of emotion, and to tell authentic stories. And I want to teach you guys as well. And I am going to teach you one of those little skills today. And this is how I do it. I enable photographers, just like you, photographers and artists. We are artists, people, to master their craft by teaching them how to capture emotive images, again, with that precision and intention. And by learning the art of emotion and directing, you can actually document the most poignant and beautiful aspects of humanity. You become like a anthropologist, archaeologist. You get to get in there and like do all of this excavating and pull all of these beautiful things out in your client. You create this safe space for them, and then you learn how to get in there and pull out all of these beautiful things and take these gorgeous images of not how great their tits and their ass look, but how beautiful they truly are through their body language and through emotion. And you're going to know how to direct and coach for that. And this skill set allows every student of Strip Down to absolutely elevate their work. I don't care if you've been shooting for 20 years. I don't care if you started shooting 2 weeks ago. This teaches every student of Strip Down how to elevate their work to another level and set themselves apart from all the people who are just, picking up the camera, and I don't care how long they've been shooting either, just doing the same cookie cutter canned over and over thing, right? Like, we're going to stop that. Like, we were on yesterday and Dan was like, posing, we don't do that shit anymore, because we follow a story and emotion. Yes, we have our base stuff, but it goes so much deeper than that. And posing becomes a non-issue for you with Strip Down. Doesn't that sound amazing? We don't have to worry about that. I know it's one of our biggest pain points. Okay, so if you're ready to be recognized by your clients, by your peers, and your industry as the amazing artist that you are, then Strip Down's for you. If you have a desire to create emotive images with consistency, precision, and intention, then this course is definitely for you. If you're ready to acquire the skills you need to be fucking brilliant, you're going to sign up today. If you want to go deeper than just the pretty pictures, I always say, you can Photoshop body parts. You cannot Photoshop emotion. You can't, right? So we need to learn how to get past those pretty pictures. If you feel like that, you have to sign up for the course. So if you're tired of those one size fits all education programs, if you're sick of spending your money there, stop. Invest in yourself in a way where you're truly going to grow. This is it. Strip down is it. And if you want to set yourself apart in your market and within your industry, you'll be signing up today as well. It's incredibly important. I promise you, this course is going to change everything for you. So, this is not your typical boudoir education. I'm not going to just give you lessons or like teach you like vanilla or shocking poses. I'm not going to try to sell you posing guides, pricing guides. I'm not going to try and get you to buy my website template. I'm not going to tell you to go do yucky, swarmy marketing tactics in order to get clients. I'm not going to force you to use my IPS system or tell you that you must sell wall art at the same damn price as everybody else and then yell at you when you don't do it or you disagree with me. I'm not that girl. That's not how this works in Strip Down. In order for me to be a true part of your growth journey, it requires so much more work, support, and mentoring on my part than what we see in the education industry. So just so you guys know, it ain't the same. This is not your typical boudoir education because I want to lay down those yellow bricks that are going to take us to Oz with you, right? We're going to do that together so that we can embark upon a true growth journey that's going to allow you to elevate your work and become a legacy entrepreneur. I don't want you out of the industry in 3 years. I want you to have the work that you need. And I want you to know how to run the business that you need to run so that you can stay in this industry and create with pride, with tons of pride and with passion, and go out there and make beautiful things in the world and change the world, make it a more beautiful place. So I'm going to change the way that you view the fundamentals of portrait photography and the way that you execute your craft, create art. And I want you to provide unmatched client experiences. And I'm going to help you learn how to run a thriving business. We're going to do it all. We're going all in. Are you guys ready for that? Y'all want to go all in with me? Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to go all in. So I want to talk to you really quickly about how you can be entered into my awesome giveaways today, because we have some seriously awesome giveaways today. So you're going to hang out with me through this entire webinar. I talk a lot, so be ready to learn about Strip Down and how to use the free tools that I'm giving you today, or the free tool that I'm giving you today. I need you to ask at least one question in the chat bar that I can answer at the end of this webinar, either myself or one of my students who are going to be here. And you need to be present at the end of the Q&A for the live drawing. So if you're looking for one of the freebies, which we got some good ones, you're going to need to hang out through all of this. So get some coffee, grab some snacks, do all of that stuff, go potty, whatever, but be present. Okay, so here are our giveaways. We're going to be giving away $100 to someone. We're going to be giving away my new presets. Woo! I'm so excited about this. You guys are going to get the best black and whites ever. That's just all I have to say, because my black and whites are the shit. I'm very inspired by Ellen von Unworth, just to give you like a little preview of what our black and whites are going to look like. One of you is going to get my flow posing guide. One of you is actually going to get a 1-hour portfolio review with me. This is amazing. And just to let you know, if there are alumni in here, you guys are all being entered in this as well. I'm not excluding anybody. Everybody has the opportunity to win these things. One person is going to be winning a Strip Down scholarship. And thanks to my shitty eyeliner and Elena's generosity, one of you is going to win a full year membership to the Boo DIY Uncensored 2.0. You guys, Elena is so amazing and does such incredible work and is such a brilliant educator. I'm so grateful to have the relationship that I have with her. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to bring this to you guys. Like, I'm super stoked because she is dope as fuck. And y'all definitely want to be in Uncensored. She brings so much of her heart and soul to her education, which is why I love her so much. I do the same, kind of like-minded. And I'm super excited for all the things that Elaine and I are going to be collaborating on in the future. Okay, so I'm sorry, but not really. I'm not really sorry. I'm going to teach you how to use a rad skill that's actionable and will absolutely start making a difference in your work today if you implement it. That's a big part of strip down. You really do have to do the work. There's a lot of people holding your hands though and helping you on your journey. But I'm also going to pull out all the stops and do everything I absolutely can today to make sure that each and every one of you enrolls in this course. And yeah, I'm going to show you exactly why you have to do this, because I know that it's going to change your life. And I know that it's absolutely going to change your work. I have seen it happen over and over and over and over again. This method is tried, true, tested, and proven. I do not have a single bad review, and I'm not going to start now. You guys are going to get everything from me. Yep, I'm going to be doing everything I can to make sure that you all sign up today. So sorry about that, not really, because I want to see you guys grow and flourish. I know that I'm going to change your work. And I know in the current landscape that you can't afford not to make a change. So it's time to start investing in yourselves, not just financially, but with time as well. And I have this thing, you guys, I'm really honest and transparent. I kind of lack a filter. And so I'm really clear about what my intentions are all the time. And my intentions today are to make sure that everyone who is not taken strip down takes it again. And the alumni who are here, they sign up for it again as well, because the next iteration is fucking bananas. So I just want to be clear what we're doing. If you don't like what we're doing, what I'm going to do, you might want to hop off now. If you're here for it, stay put, because we got amazing stuff coming. Okay. So with the power of body language, connection, and emotion, this is how we're going to change things. You can actually learn how to create images that are full of emotion, that connect with your viewers and allow them to stand out from the crowd, book more clients, and absolutely increase your sales. We talked about that a lot yesterday. If you didn't catch that roundtable yesterday, it's still up in the group. I suggest after this, you go take a look, because my students are going to talk to you in that roundtable about how their sales have gone up dramatically without changing anything other than leveling up in their work. So over the years, I've actually taught hundreds of students. I mean, so many of them share with me their innermost struggles and fears. I hear it all the time because I keep a really safe space and an open door policy. You can DM me anytime when you're in my course. You can call me anytime when you're in my course. I'm there to support you. And so many of them, probably like many of you, feel like there's something missing in their or your work, and you're aching to find it. And my students, my previous students, they're fighting imposter syndrome when they come in. And I'm sure some of you are as well, and playing the comparison game and absolutely fucking losing. We can only lose when we do that. And I know that we all deeply and desperately want to stand out from the crowd so that we can book more clients and make an impact on more people's lives, whether they be female clients, male clients, it doesn't matter. We want to make a difference. And I know that many of you actually feel the same way. So again, so many of my students have become their very own, and this is important, their very own. They are not carbon copies of me. They're their very own brave, bold, confident, amazing artists that know exactly what they're going to create and exactly how they're going to create it when they have the methodology under their belt. And they've become leaders in the industry and community. And many have become educators themselves. I mean, we've got Coastal Collective, we've got Cara Marie, we've got Terry Hofford, we've got Sheer Photography, the Dirksons. I mean, there's just so many of them. It's not even funny. Like, the majority of the leaders in the industry that are educators today have been stripped down students. They've all done it like on their own. I'm not taking credit for what they do. They're amazing artists on their own, but they've all been part of this journey and laid down that foundation. Don't you want to do that? Whether you want to be an educator or you just want to be like the best that you can be, which I think is the most important thing, being the best that you can be, because that's when you feel so good about yourself and you're able to really show up for your clients. That's what we need to do. So I know you want this. And all of this, I swear to God, it's absolutely possible for you. You can have this. I'm here to give it to you. It's yours for the taking. All you have to do is reach out and take it. Okay, want to show you some more transformations because everybody loves these, and so do I. So this is another one of our student transformations. This is Katie, and this is Katie's before, and we see another typical boudoir photo that we see in so many of the groups that we're in. It's pretty. There's nothing, it's a pretty picture. But does it make me feel anything? Not really. Doesn't really make you feel a whole lot of anything. But this, oh my God, guys, come on. This is bananas. So Katie had said before taking Strip Down, Katie felt like she was in a constant battle with herself. She was struggling with confidence, feeling frustrated, and dealing with the I word, imposter syndrome. And she knew she was capable of creating beautiful art, but wasn't sure what was missing and how to fix it. So Katie credits Strip Down for challenging her beliefs in a good way and allowing her the space to look at her life, really important, looking at her life and work from a whole new perspective. And the change has helped her marriage and actually how she parents her children as well. I told you guys I'm going to change your lives too. She now feels confident in her work and has learned how to create a safe space for her clients to express themselves through lots of hard work and determination. Katie is now able to lead from a place of authenticity and vulnerability and be an example for her community. The imagery that she's creating now is so incredibly beautiful. And I can tell you this, her sales have gone up without doing any additional marketing. I believe the number she gave me was by 40%. Her sales went up with her clients by 40%, somewhere around there, without changing any marketing, just by changing her work and her imagery. The proof is in the pudding here. Like this sells it for me. Yeah, I love Katie and I'm so very proud of her. Can I just real quick, like, are you kidding me right now? What? And hey girl, hey. Like, oh my God. Okay, makes my heart so happy to see that because I know her clients are getting the experiences that they deserve. And I know that Katie's life has changed so dramatically and she feels so much better about what she's doing. I want you guys to feel that way too. Okay, we have another one of our before and afters, and this is Kim Gallegos, and she's actually going to be with us on the Q&A afterwards so you guys can ask her questions. This is Kim's before image. Again, another pretty picture, beautiful girl. It's nice pose, pretty, but I'm not really feeling anything when I see it. Like, I'm not getting the feels from it, right? But it's pretty. But then we got this shit. Like, what? Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Like, oh, God. This shot right here, just stop it right now. All of this is like, I have to go back again. I can't help it. We started here. Kim, you're fucking amazing. And we landed here. Like, oh, my heart just pitter patters when I see these kinds of transformations. This light, this emotion, this badassery, this pleasure, this joy, this confidence, this desire, this fuck you, I'm a bad bitch. Like, this is the kind of work we want to be creating for our clients. So Kim says that Strip Down has challenged her comfort zone. And she's grateful for the Strip Down program because she now considers herself an artist. And she knew that she had the potential for being considered an artist. But before Strip Down, she feared she would be judged for being a new photographer. So we're hearing a lot of the same things and what I get from my students. They want to be artists, but they're afraid to call themselves artists because they're not sure that they have the skills or the ability or they're producing work that is truly art. And you take the class and you step right into that. You are there. And then Kim says, after taking Strip Down, she's noticed that most of her clients now come from referrals. This is amazing. And we all really want to build out referral programs. Once you're using the strip down methodology, that's one of the marketing tools that I will tell you is like pretty essential for us is definitely the referral program, because your client experiences are going to be off the hook. So what Kimberly is now able to offer is so much more than a photo shoot. It's a therapeutic experience. The range of emotions Kimberly is now able to elicit from her clients has increased her sales overall. She's nearly doubled her sales from 100,000 in 2020 to 190 in 2021 after taking the course. No additional marketing, no additional crazy courses, none of that. This is from leveling up her work. And I think with business education within this industry, we're taught so much. It doesn't matter what your images look like. You just have to slap these prices on it and push hard and like prospect and get in people's DMs and do all this crazy weird shit. That ain't it. That ain't it. That might be a part of the process, but that is not the whole thing. You need to level up your work. And Kim, I love you. These are amazing. You did an incredible job. You're just makes my heart so happy. Okay, so today we're actually going to get down. Too bad we weren't out in the desert getting down like these two, huh? That looks like fun. I want to go get down like that today. But today we're going to go straight to the heart of the method. And I want to pull back the curtain and share with you some of the secret sauce that I teach my students and strip down. And I want to leave you with an understanding of how to direct an emotive state and use it in your craft. So you need to be sure to stay till the end, because I'm going to be revealing something truly amazing that I've never shared before, and one of you are going to win a full scholarship to the next trip down. So we're going to learn a little bit of this stuff. And then maybe we should all head out to the desert and get down like this. Oh my goodness. I love this photo so much. So let's dive in. I know you're here because you care deeply about the experience and the work that you provide for your clients, or you wouldn't be boudoir photographers, right? And I know this because you've actually shown up. You're here, you're looking for growth, you want to flourish. So the first step to changing is understanding some of the mistakes that we're making that are keeping us stuck. So, first of all, we've been looking in all the wrong places. No one has told us until now. The answer has been emotive imagery all along. The masters know it. Dancers, painters, sculptors, models, they all know the secret. And if they're good, they master it. And you can as well. This is something that you can absolutely do. It's just that we haven't been taught this yet, but we can learn. There is a better way to create, and we can build a beautiful foundation that allows us to guide and direct. Again, you're going to hear me say this a lot, with precision and intention. And then we layer in all of the gorgeous posing and sets and wardrobe and lighting and so on. But we need to build our foundation first. We're going to do that. Okay, so when we master creating emotive work, we can create works of art that sets our hearts on fire. How many of us want that? How many of you want to just just set your heart on fire with the work that you're creating? Tell me in the comments. Give me some hell yes. Oh yeah, I want to see some interaction on that. How many of you want to elevate your client experience in order to shift and change how your clients actually see themselves, not just how they see themselves from behind? That's nice. We can give them that too. But show them how the world interacts with them, how the world sees them being like, hi, they want a double mocha latte, whatever. I don't fucking order coffee, but you know what I mean. We want to show them how beautifully they interact in the world. Provide for ourselves and our family doing something that we love and makes a massive impact in the world. That is such a blessing that we have. We are so blessed to be able to do that. Some of us only get to do it for like 3 years, though. That's the statistic. And I want you guys to be able to do it forever. I want you to be legacy entrepreneurs. We have some people coming in later who have been doing this for 12 plus years. Like, we can do this, you guys. We can do this. You can. And we can be recognized in our community, in our industry, as the amazing artists that we know that we can be. We just need to take the steps to get there. So let me show you what I mean. I wanted to shoot with precision and intention to show you the difference between images with and without emotion. And after we take a look at this experiment, we're going to learn to coach for emotion together so that you can see for yourself this is not educational snake oil. It's actually the real deal. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I went into the studio and I shot an image without emotion. Here we go. We've got like a typical boudoir pose. I'm not feeling a whole lot of anything from this. She's just, she's pretty and it's there. And then I shot for the emotion with micro changes and emotive changes. I created a ton of variety and beautiful emotion and not work that you see in all of the groups. This is not what you see happening. And this is not what our clients are seeing happening either. They're not getting to see the wondrous like insides that they have. Yes, she's incredibly beautiful. But what's even more beautiful about her are the things that are inside of her. Those are the things that we want to show them. These are the things that we want to be able to capture with precision and intention. Again, we've got a pose without emotion. It's a very typical boudoir pose. I see this all the time. I swear to God, I want to chop the hand off of every picture that I see just placed somewhere, a hand that's not doing a job, that's just posed. Can't stand that. And then, you guys, I'm sorry. I didn't move her, right? Micro changes. And look at all of the different variety. Now, if I would have taken the time to crop in and shoot from different angles and move around, look at how much I created. I'm going to go back. I think. One place, changes in emotion, and I've got so much variety now. It's bananas when you learn how to do this. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's going to up how many images you can sell. It's also going to help your client see themselves in ways that they never get to see themselves. And again, I'm not talking about just from behind. I'm talking about who they are as a human being. Again, we have a this image cracks me up. God, this one kills me. We have an image without emotion. Can't even believe I took this photo, but I did. But I did it on purpose. I wanted something just kind of boudoir-y. And look, with minor tweaks to that emotion, I've created so much. You don't look at these images and be like, wow, they're pretty. You feel them. And that's what we want to do. We want to feel our work. We want our clients to feel our work. Learning how to do this is a goddamn game changer. I'm telling you right now, it is going to up what you can sell your clients. It's going to change the way that they feel about themselves. And it's going to make you feel so much stronger and more confident. Again, we have another pose without emotion. Just sitting on the edge of the bed. Please don't ever do this, people. Just don't. Don't. It's bad. Don't do it. But go ahead and do all of this. This is amazing. And here's the great thing. I'm not worried about posing. I'm worried about creating emotion in these images. And by creating those emotive states, my poses actually happen. And they're beautiful. And again, I could shoot this from below. I can shoot it from above. I can crop in. I can shoot it from the right. I can shoot it from the left. You can create so much variety from this to this. And you can take it 10 steps further, guys. Y'all can do this. I'm telling you, you can do it. We've got another pose without emotion. Beautiful girl, nice light, good pose, whatever, pretty boudoir, whatever. But this is what I'm talking about. Isn't this what you want? Aren't these the kind of things that your clients are going to buy them? They're not going to be like, oh, okay, I'll take 5 images. They see this and they're going to be like, oh my God, I have to have all of it. I'm in the same damn pose, people. I've just made micro changes with the emotions. And when you learn body language, you learn how to coach and direct for emotion, everything changes. Everything. Again, without emotion, excuse me, it's pretty. Oh, but don't you want to be in bed with her? Like the difference in the way that she's looking at me. I just melt into this photo. And this is the hallmark of art. Something that makes you feel. Not just something that looks pretty, but something that makes you feel. This makes you feel. And this is going to make your clients feel. And they're going to buy this. And your sales are going to go up. And you're going to feel good about selling this to them because you know you've captured the beautiful things that are inside of them. That's why we're boudoir photographers. So, in my opinion, it's impossible to unsee the beauty of emotive imagery once you've experienced it. But honestly, why would you ever want to? Why would you want to unsee this? It's fucking gorgeous. We can all do it. Instead, learn about it. Learn how to do it. Step into your authenticity and your creativity and your artistry. It's not your fault that you're not there if you're not there, because it's not taught within the industry. But I'm here to teach it to you. You can be there. You can do this. So I have a testimonial that I want to play for you guys if it loads. Here we go.
Definitely very posed. It is.
Sorry, guys, we're buffering. And we might have to skip this. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is instead of like buffering and wasting everybody's time, because I know your time is incredibly valuable, I'm actually going to post these testimonials in the strip down group today so that you guys can watch them instead of me waiting for things to unbuffer. Rebecca Miller's story is absolutely incredible. We're going to drop that in the group today, and I highly suggest that you go and watch it. If you're on the fence about whether or not you want to do this, watch these things, okay? I'm going to skip through them, though, because they're just taking too long. Okay, so using the strip down method, photographers are actually transformed into recognized industry leaders and highly paid artists. And students using this method no longer blend in. You guys start standing out because your work is different. And I want you to actually experience the power of this as well. So I'm going to teach you how to leverage body language right now to unlock an emotion so that you can experience this firsthand. So we are going to coach for joy together. So we're going to be coaching for joy together. And this is where we do participation. And every single one of you who is watching this, you can't slack on this. You have to do it. Like in the comments, tell me you're going to do it. If I don't get enough of you telling me you're going to do it, I'm not going to be a happy girl. So come on, let me know you're going to do it. Get in the comments with me. Let me know you're ready for it. Let's do it. Yeah. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Ready? You're going to do it. You're going to step outside of your comfort zone and you're going to do it. It's not hard. We're going to do it. I'm right here with you. You are in a safe space. There is nothing silly about experiencing joy. It's a beautiful thing. And when we learn how to coach for it and actually embody it, we can get our clients there. Okay. Yes. Yay. I'm proud of you guys. Okay, cool. You're all jumping in with me. That's awesome. We've got coffee and we're ready. Hell yeah. Okay. So today I want to teach you to coach for true joy. Not that fake, uncomfortable smiles that we often get. Okay. So for me, Denise, to coach for joy, I have to get the I'm ready to coach for joy. Okay. So not the like smile. And as soon as you tell your client to smile, they're like, uh, actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you right now to smile. And then I want you to tell me what goes through your head in the comments. So everybody on the count of 3, smile. Okay. What went through your head when I asked you to do that? I'll patiently wait. Derp. Nerves. Nothing. Cheesy. I feel awkward. Jeez. It makes me feel awkward, honestly. I feel like a twit. How do I look? Exactly. So listen, if you are on the other side of the camera, where the hell are my cameras? If you've got a camera, we're just going to use one of my blushes. If you've got your camera and you're like, okay, I want you to like look to the light and smile. Look over to the light and smile. Your client's like, oh fuck, big smile, little smile. Do I look okay? Like teeth, no teeth. What do I do? As opposed to if I were coaching you, and I am going to coach you right now, what I want you to do is I want you to scoot to the edge of your chair. I want you to scoot to the edge of your chair and I want you to arch your back. I want you to sit on your vagina. Okay? Sit on your vagina. Yep. And just let it go. Take a breath with me. Let it go. Just roll your head to the side. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Come on. Do all this stuff with me. Breathe. Shake out your little handsies. Just shake them out. Shake. Yes, and tip your head back and forth. And then I want to take your little bum and I want you to like wiggle in your chair. And do it again. Wiggle. And we're going to do it again. Wiggle. Awesome. And roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. And bring that chin forward and smile for me. And come on back and pull that other shoulder forward and smile. Beautiful. And now I want you to bring your hands up into your hair. And one hand here. And a big, beautiful smile. Perfect. And again, hand to the waist. Big, beautiful smile. And I want you to wiggle again. Wiggle. Yes. Big, gorgeous smile. And pull all the way forward. Bring your shoulders and your knees together. Big, happy smile. And now I want you to shake your hair for me. Yep. And then pull that hair out of your face and smile. And chin down, smiling. And drop that shoulder and smile to the side. And look out to the light source and smile. And then right back to me with that big, gorgeous, happy smile. And roll those shoulders back and just feel good. And now take your hands and rub them on your knees and bring them up your thighs and up your waist, all with a great, big, happy smile. And back down to your knees and then right back to me with that gorgeous smile. Amazing, beautiful. Okay, guys, how good did that feel? Tell me in the comments. Didn't that feel amazing? You're all tingly. Awesome. This is how I can't tell you, smile. I have to let my guard down. I have to be incredibly vulnerable. I have to know and understand what this body language looks like and what it feels like. I have to embody it myself, and then I can demonstrate it for you. And our brains are amazing things. And we go a lot into the science of this when we go into strip down. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my vocal intonation went from the way that I'm talking to you to like, come on, give me that smile and wiggle and move your shoulders and everything. You learn how to change all of these things so that you can put your client in that space. And if you start using what I just taught you today to get genuine joy, which is one of our biggest selling images in boudoir photography, people love to see themselves in joy. Your sales are going to go the fuck up in these joy images because you're going to be coaching for honest joy. But you have to learn how to embrace and embody that and do it with complete abandon, like I did. There's nothing silly about it. What's silly is thinking that as photographers, it's not our job to make our clients feel that way. What's silly as artists thinking that we don't have to put ourselves in our client's shoes and lead and coach and direct these sessions. Those are the silly things. Actually being authentic and experiencing emotions and being able to coach and direct our clients, that's not silly. That's being a motherfucking badass. That's what that is. I hope you guys liked that. We might do it again at the end because it's just so fun to do. Okay, so we already coached for it. I got ahead of myself. That happens often, but let's talk about it now. So, joy is an incredibly moving emotion. And I'm talking about the true body language that you just saw me do of joy, not telling your client to look at the light and smile. What I want to talk about and show you is properly directing for body language, and that creates not just a smile, but a sense of your client being lit up with life and happiness. And even still, learning how to do this properly will certainly change the feel of your images and elevate them to a whole new place. I swear to God, you do this with your clients, they're going to love you. They are going to emotionally connect with you. They are going to feel safer with you than they feel with anybody else. They are going to give you the greatest gift that someone can give you. They're going to give you their innermost selves to document. There's nothing more beautiful than that intimate connection. Nothing. I'm begging you. I'm literally begging you to sign up for this course because I don't want to see any more tits and ass males. I want you guys to go out there and make a difference in the lives of the people who are trusting you with the most delicate and intricate parts of their psyche and their humanity. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to them to show up for yourself, to be the best you that you can possibly be. Totally getting off script. I don't even know what my next slide says. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay, so let's coach together. Do you guys want to coach together again? It's in here. I'll do it again if you guys want me to, so we can practice it one more time. You just got to let me know in the comments. I'm waiting. I'm going to say, I'm going to go through. Okay, I'm getting some yeses. So if I get enough yeses, well, I think I just got enough yeses. Okay, cool. So let's talk about it. The first step in coaching for joy is knowing what the body language looks like and demonstrating it to your client with confidence. You guys, you have to do it confidently. Our clients are like sharks. They fucking smell the blood in the water. If you're nervous, if you're scared, guess what they're going to be? They're going to be nervous and scared. If you're confident and you're strong and you got it, they're going to feel safe letting go and doing it with you. We have to do it with confidence. So joy generally has a sense of like abandonment and open body language and big free movements and genuine smiles and great big gorgeous huge laughter as well. Pay attention to the way I'm changing my vocal intonation when I'm talking to you about this. This is super important. So when you're coaching for joy, put yourself in that mindful state and just let the fuck go. Let go. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. You don't have to be scared. There's nothing silly, bad, wrong, inappropriate, weird, funny, any other negative adjective that you can think about. in experiencing joy and letting your client, giving them permission to experience it as well, and documenting it for them genuinely and authentically. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So put yourself in that mind state, let go, play, have fun with your client, stay in the moment and stay in the time and space with them. Show her how to do it. Dance, laugh, smile yourself, and coach her to follow you. That's what we need to do. We can't tell them, look down your shoulder and smile. I don't want this fucking picture. I don't want this picture. I want I want this picture. I want that picture of myself. I want this picture and 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 this picture. I want real joy from myself. That's what I want to see. And I know that you guys want to give the same things to your clients. So let's see what the next slide says. Okay, so we're going to coach for it together. So while directing and demonstrating for your client this body language, use a vocal intonation that matches the emotion. So if I were telling you guys, okay, we're going to coach, or we're going to get some really beautiful images. What I want you to do, pay attention to these two different things, guys, okay? So I'm going to coach you both ways. Everybody sit on the edge of your chair. Sit on the edge of your chair again. Arch your back. Arch your back. Roll your shoulders. Roll, 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 roll. Come on, roll them. Roll those shoulders. Yeah, roll, roll. Now put your hand in your hair and smile. Fuck, my vocal intonation is not working. It's totally creating like this schism in their brain. Let's try that again. Yeah? Shall we try that again? Okay. We're going to sit on the edge of our chairs and we're going to arch our backs. Yep. And we're going to move forward and back. And we're going to breathe as we're doing it. In. And again. And big, beautiful, happy smiles. Yes, coming forward with that beautiful smile. And now hands up in our hair, all the way up. Pull that hair up and smile and let it go. The hands above our head with big, beautiful smiles. And now we're going to bring that hair around and a hand over your face with a beautiful smile and laugh. Yes, yes. And I want you to hold onto your body and hand into your chin and big, beautiful smile for me. And take that hand and rub it down your face and just laugh and smile and back to me. Holy shit. Did you feel the difference in the way that I was speaking to you the first time and the way that I was speaking to you the second time? You guys, this methodology is no joke. It totally, totally works. Tell me the difference. Like, did you guys feel that difference? Fuck yeah. Okay. This is what we want. And joy is not the only thing we can coach for. There's so many emotive states that we need to learn how to coach for. And that's exactly what we do in Strip Down, along with a million other things. Okay. Wow, I really fucked up my hair. Okay. So here we go. If you don't know it, you can't show it. So we already did it together. But what I want you to do after today is I want you to practice in the mirror. This is such an important statement. Listen to this. Practice in a mirror what joy feels like and what the body language looks like when you're feeling it. You guys, photography is not just about what things look like. Our art is about how it makes us feel. That comes through in our body language. And it's so why we have to learn it. We have to learn how to coach and direct for this. So you're going to practice what I just taught you in a mirror. And you're going to master this shit and you are going to tear it up. You're going to tear it up when you're doing joy now. And when you do this, then you can truly direct your client with confidence and not simply tell them to give you a canned response that looks like shit. And always, and I mean always, direct with complete confidence so that you put your client at ease. My God, please do that. That is your sacred responsibility as a boudoir photographer. It is your job to put your clients at ease and to lead this session and give them the space to let go and just follow you. There are no spaces in this world where we get to just let go. We've always got our guard up. You be the change. You be the difference. You be the space where they can be free of all of the bullshit we've heard our whole lives about, our physical appearance is our currency, but you better be ashamed of it. Fuck all of that. Get rid of all of the oppression, get rid of all of the stigmas, create that safe space, and just let them explore. Please. And you will create beautiful imagery for them. You will change their lives. You will let them get in touch with parts of themselves that they are completely disconnected from. You want to be a boudoir photographer because you want to empower women? Well, fucking do this. And then you're actually going to be empowering them. If you really want to do it, do the real thing. This is it. This is not showing them what they look like from behind. I mean, do that too, because it's nice to see. But you've got to add this to it. This is the missing part. This has to be there. So remember, you are the expert. It's not your client's job to take a beautiful photo. It's yours. And I don't want to hear in the comments, like, what about those difficult clients? Brah, bro, chica, whatever. It's your job to make a safe space for them. It's your job to coach and direct. There are some emotions that some of our clients won't be comfortable in, but it all starts with us. It all starts with us. I believe that difficult clients are a myth. Well, at least when it comes to like posing and directing, maybe payments and stuff like that. But even still, when you create these kind of connections with them, you don't end up with all the difficult shit that you normally end up with clients. We can eliminate the quote unquote difficult client because they don't really exist. It's us not knowing how to fully connect with them. We will learn though. Here we go. We already did it. We did the joy. We've done it. We've done the joy. Okay. There are so many other emotions that we can coach for as well in sessions. We can coach for joy. We can coach for longing. We can coach for desire, vulnerability, confidence, pleasure, coy flirtation. And then there's this thing that I call the bleeds, which are beautiful. And they are, because we're multifaceted humans, we generally don't experience just one emotion at a time. They kind of weave together and they do this beautiful little dance that's fucking gorgeous. We learn the bases first and then we start playing with the bleeds. You will learn so many beautiful things in this next iteration. I know all of my alumni right now are like, yes, we're going to start learning about the bleeds. Yes, we're going to start working on the bleeds as well. So there's so many beautiful things that we can learn how to coach for. It's bananas. We're going to do it, you guys. So, how exactly does this translate to you and your clients? Well, you're going to lead, first of all. You're going to stand out. You'll be confident in your abilities to create. You'll create experiences like no other, and you will become more successful in every single way, not just as being an artist, but also being a legacy entrepreneur, also being confident that you are good enough, ditching the fucking imposter syndrome and standing out from everybody else, as well as making the world a better place. You can do all of this, but you must master the art and science of body language and you have to direct your subjects. And you do that, you learn that in the stripped down course. So, all the feels. So, I've actually taken all of the guesswork out of the process of understanding these emotive states, and I will deliver to you a scientifically proven, that's really important to me. The science part of this, we go into a lot. A scientifically proven methodology that is controlled and is actionable. I know a lot of this Gabby said this yesterday, a lot of this can sound kind of hazy. All of this emotion and feels and all of that kind of stuff. There's a huge part of me that is just all of the feels, but there's also another very big part of me that wants like some concrete, substantial, like solid information. And that's where we marry the emotive and the science in this. And we do this in Strip Down. So you can and will learn how to execute these skills like a master during this online course. Me, I am going to mentor you through your challenges, and I am going to support you when you are learning to be vulnerable and embody all of these emotive states yourself. I've also added accountability ambassadors to the program this iteration, and they will be there as well to be working with you in smaller groups, helping you through the entire program. You guys are going to have so much support. It's not even funny. Okay. Strip Down is absolutely one of a kind education experience. With the skills learned through Strip Down, you'll be a one of a kind artist. You'll be able to create emotive images for any client, anywhere, anytime with confidence. Your in depth knowledge of body language and execution is going to allow you to elicit emotion when and how you want to. But you don't have to just take my word for it. We have another transformation for you guys because we know how we love the before and afters, right? So this is Gina Collins, and these are her before pictures. And again, they're pretty boudoir photos, but they're not making me feel. I'm not feeling, right? I'm not getting the feels. Bam. I'm getting the feels now. The transformation is just bananas. Absolutely bananas. Oh, so proud of Gina. Again, we have Sierra Wilson. This is before Strip Down. Typical boudoir pose, a lot like the pose that I showed you guys earlier, my boudoir pose. And are we ready to see her afters? What? Are you kidding me? Like, this is crazy. I mean, insane. Sierra, these are amazing. Love you. So good. So, so, so good. This is incredible. Erica, before Strip Down. We have a lot of the same, like on the tummy pose, right? This seems to be a very typical go to. Not a single on the tummy pose do we have now. Absolutely breathtaking. You guys, it's selling itself. Like, this is what to create. It's just crazy. So see, Erica says, with the help of Strip Down, Erica discovered the power of boudoir photography. She's been able to grow as a woman who is finding out how to love herself again and grow as an artist. Again, it's going to change your life, not just your work. You change your life, your work starts changing. The transformation in Erica's work is incredible. She's now able to offer an even better experience for her clients and make a massive impact with her work. The strip down method has helped unlock strength in her clients that they never knew they had. And as a 2021 strip down graduate, Erica is able to see herself in a new and loving way. She now practices what she preaches when it comes to self love and sees beauty in herself. She's more confident as an artist who sees more purpose and fulfillment in her work. I want every single one of you writing a testimonial like this and having these kind of after images. And you can have them. This is yours for the taking. This course is going to deliver the skill set and tools that you need to do so. You're going to learn to understand body language and the practical application of execution of body language and coaching for emotion in your work. You might learn some fun ass editorial shit as well, because Denise likes doing the weird shit. And I encourage you guys to do it as well. So I want you to stay tuned until the end. Don't leave, because we're giving away that scholarship and all of the other good things. So we've got some more with and without emotions to show you. So here we've got without emotion. It's pretty, it's okay, but here we get all of the feels. And so even if we like working with dark and moody stuff, because we all have different styles and it should absolutely be that way. Nobody should conform to like a specific style that an educator is teaching you. If you make it all your own, man, make it your own. It's your creative vision. This is without emotion for a silhouette. And look at the emotion with the silhouette. Oh my God. Like it can be done, guys. It can be done. So let's talk a little bit about the course now. So, Strip Down is a 20-week intensive mentoring course. And I'm not kidding when I say that. So, the first like 13 weeks are pretty intensive. You have, I think, about 4 to 5 weeks of practical application that are very intensive. Um, and then we have guest educators that I'm going to get to later. We have all new recorded content. So, alumni who are in here, all new recorded content. We have a Facebook community group where we all gather together weekly. We have accountability partners now. We have a weekly live Q&A. I am not the girl who's like at 4 o'clock, I'm out. Like at 3:59 later, y'all. I'm not her. I'm not that girl. I'm the girl who's there for whatever you need. You get what you need in this program. We have 10 incredible guest educators this round, and super exciting, a brand new business course that I'm going to be sharing with you at the end because I am so sick of the lack of ethical business education within the industry. So Elena and I kind of share that, and we're going to be working together on that. Okay, so the strip down course, you have two options for the strip down course. We have the online intensive 12 weeks guided online course, or we have the online intensive 12 weeks and in person with limited seats available. So when this says 12 weeks, we're not including like all of the bonus modules. It ends up being 20, but the intensive is 12 weeks. So just to be clear, it is a 20-week course. So you can either purchase just the 20-week online course, or you can bundle it and you can do the 20-week online course and attend a live workshop. So you can do both. Okay. You're going to learn transformational tools that are going to elevate your work. And I want to propel you forward with excellent education and in-depth hands-on mentoring. Okay, so congratulations, you guys. You've made it this far. And it was kind of far. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I hope that I was able to share information that will be actionable takeaways for you today. And I want you to go practice, remember how it feels, and start using those tools and information that I shared with you today right away. So it's not time to go yet, though. As I mentioned previously, if you stay with me through the Q&A portion of this call and add questions for me to answer, your name's going to go into a drawing at the end of the strip down call, and you're going to have an opportunity to win one of many prizes, one of which being a scholarship to strip down and a 1-year membership to Elena's Boo DIY 2.0 uncensored. So if you haven't dropped a question, please drop those questions now, and we're going to be answering some of those questions. Okay, so the magic inside this transformational method. So let's do this. I am going to bring in my students. Students, are you ready? Alumni, are you ready? Yeah? Okay, we're ready. Killer. Okay, so Sonia, I'm bringing you in. Here you come. And we're adding Sonia. And we're adding Amber. And we're adding Kaylee. And I'm going to mute you guys. And we're adding Dan, who is driving and still with us. What a dope ass boss. Okay, awesome. So we've got everybody in. Do you have questions for me ready?
Not yet. I'm typing them right now.
Okay, so we're getting our questions ready right now. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you guys. I'm just going to unmute all of you. Why don't y'all just say hi to everybody who's here with us?
Hi.
So Sonia is a 2022 student who has done brilliant work. She's attended an online course and in person and killed it. And then we have Amber with us. Amber, come on in and say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Amber is also one of my 2022 students who has absolutely been killing it. And then we have Kaylee
Hello.
with us, and Kaylee was with me in 2021 and 2022, and who has been doing absolutely amazing. And then we have our Dan, who everybody is in love with. He's just amazing. And Dan is here with us as well. He's going to give us male perspective, but just general perspective as well. So everybody's like super awesome. And I think what I'm going to do is, did any of you guys see any like important questions that we should be addressing? Sonia, Amber, Kaylee, Dan, did you see any questions that you want to pick up?
I saw questions about the time commitment, which I have lots of thoughts and insights on that one. That was one of the ones that stands out to me.
Okay. Take it, girl.
Okay. All right. I can't remember who asked it, and I did reply in the chat too, so you can read it. Yeah. So when I first heard about this course, I was told it was 2 to 4 hours. It can be potentially 2 to 4 hours. It was not for me.
2 to 4 hours per week.
Per week. Yeah, not in total. 2 to 4 hours per week. Sure. Maybe there's a few weeks where it could be like that. And I haven't seen all the revamped content, and like it's even a surprise to me of what's coming down the pipe. But knowing Denise, she's just added more and more and more and more and more. So, and I'm not saying this to scare people off, because you can go at your own time. Like, it's always available. You can go back and watch the weekly lessons from Denise. And I think it's lifetime availability, right?
Absolutely. It's lifetime.
Yeah. So if time commitment is something that scares you, don't be scared. You can go back and do it on your own time. That's fine. I think the most value, and by value, I mean like, you're investing in the course. So for me, I'm like, I stay till the end of the movie credits because I paid for that whole movie. So I stay in the movie theater until like the people are coming and sweeping up the aisles, because I want to get the full thing. So I went in a little intensively. And so it was more than 2 to 4 hours per week for me, for sure. And I just think, if you really, really, really want to grow and learn really quickly, because it's freaking possible. Like after the first homework assignment we had to do with people, I remember like I wrote in the Facebook group, I can't believe this method works. It was my first time trying it. And I had created images that I'd never seen come out of my camera before. There were emotions coming out of the person in front of my lens that I'd never been able to pull out of anybody before. I'm like, it was my first time trying. Like, I'm never, like, usually when you're riding a bike, you fall, right? But I'm like, no, I actually succeeded the first time. So, where was I going with that? I don't know. Anyway, you can grow really, really, really quickly with this. But I do think if at all possible, if you can really set aside the time, like we were chatting in, I think the first roundtable with other alumni the other day, if you can treat it like it's a real, like, not like it's not a real course, but there's online education, right? We all buy all these courses and we're like, yeah, I'll do it when I have time, and we never do them. And if you can treat it like you're actually going to class, because you are, like every week Denise has a live Q&A, and it's like you're walking into your classroom, you sit down with your professor and your teachers and your students, your classmates, and you can ask questions, you get your homework reviewed, you learn new things. It's like, if you can make that commitment to treat it like you're really actually going to a physical school, you're really going to get, I think, the absolute most value out of it, and you're going to learn the most in the shortest amount of time. That's what I have to say. Like, I just don't want people feeling like, sort of like, all of a sudden, what? I didn't know it was going to be this much. Because it is. It's a lot, but it's all like, it's such good content. It's so good. Yeah.
I saw something pop up before it leaves my mind that I want to respond to. Somebody asked 2 questions. Are there going to be current portfolio reviews? No, I don't want to see your current work. I want to see what you create after I drop the lessons and you learn them. And 2, like, do you get the portfolio critique if you're not following along? The answer to that is no. I only give critique on the work that is being put into the group weekly for the lessons. But with that being said, a lot of your students will go in and give you feedback. A lot of your peers will go in and give you feedback on what it is you're doing. So if you fall behind, you just need to add like your accountability, ambassador or some of your fellow students, and they will peers, I should say, some of your fellow peers, and they will help you. I don't have the bandwidth to keep doing it over and over again. So I am mentoring as the course is going, and it is very intensive mentoring. I give everybody video feedback on their work that is up so you can watch it over and over again. And you can watch all of the video feedback that I give to all of your peers, which is also incredibly helpful. So I just wanted to catch that one really quick because I saw that one come through. Okay.
I have
So
a question that someone asked in the group.
okay.
What advice do the alumni have for the new students?
What advice do you guys have for new students? Who wants to take? Dan wants to take that. Okay.
For just allowing me to come on. I'm driving to get my kids from school, but I truly believe so I've been doing this now. This is my 12th year in business. The best advice is get out of your own head and don't think you can't do this. And with that is kind of thinking that, you know what? I hate when people talk to me with sunglasses on. I'm sorry. So you can do this. You are going to completely change the way you do everything. This isn't just a little course that you're buying that you're going to want to do on a weekend or whatever. No, this transforms not only your boudoir experiences that you're going to give clients, but it also transforms your own self and so much more. And you really, truly become part of really a family. Yeah, that's a long-winded answer. So I hope that was okay.
That was amazing. Thank you for sharing, babe. Does anybody else want to jump in with advice they have for new students? Okay, Kaylee.
The answer is do it. When you sign up for this class, like Sonia said, like show up and do it. Yes, you can do it at your own pace, but if you really want the full experience, if you really want to see a change in your work and yourself as an artist, you have to show up and do the work. And we're all going to be there to help you and support you. Your classmates, Denise will be there. If you sit there and just treat this like any other course that comes in and it's just a PDF that you're like, I'll look at it later, I'll look at it later, I'll look at it later, you aren't going to do it. You aren't going to get the true value of this course and the true value that Denise herself provides. This is going to be my third time taking Strip Down this year because I love Denise and I'm so excited to see what's new for this integration of it. And it's uncomparable to any other course out there or guide out there. So show up and do it as much as you possibly can.
Awesome. Amber, do you have any advice for?
I do. I mean, even if you're not able to commit full time, you can still do it, right? This course allows you to take it at your own pace as well. So if you're going through a hard time, if you're having to take a week off, or if you're traveling, or if you're needing to take on some clients and pause, you're able to do that. And then you're able to catch up and you're able to communicate directly with Denise instead of just paying for a course and then letting it sit in your hard drive and then it disappearing. I have so many of those that I haven't even opened. And they're $600, $700, right? That we've paid for and we've never opened and they're past dated. So all that information doesn't even work anymore. What this allows us to do is be in constant contact, and it allows us to be like, hey, my life is shit and I need help. What do I do? And Denise is like, I've been through it. I've been there. I know what to do. So it's kind of, it feels like you have your camp counselor, your high school counselor right there holding your hand no matter what you're doing. So if you were that kid that always just needed somebody to be like, you got this, kid, she's that person. I mean, honestly, I'm the person that struggles on every damn thing I do. But if I just have a cheerleader, I will do it and get it done incredibly. And that's all that Denise kind of does. And that's what she keeps telling us too. Like, we kind of need to get it into our heads as alumni and students, even as artists, that it is us doing that work, right? Like, she gives us this informative tool and this recipe and everything. And she's like, okay, guys, this is how you can do it. There's a ton of other ways to do it. But I've seen it work this way, this way, this way, and this way. So here's a ton of options. But you got to do the work, kid. And when you're slowing down, come to me. But that's on you. You have to do the work. And if you don't do the work, that's the hard part. And that's when it doesn't work for you. So I think, with anything in life, as long as you put your mind to it and you want it bad enough, it's going to work. And this program, this course, is literally an academy. So if you want Hogwarts, we got this.
Sexy Hogwarts. I like it. Okay, Sonia, come on in, babe.
Okay, thank you. What I would say just in mind is come in open-heartedly, if that makes sense. This course, it's not just about learning techniques for photography or business, which I know there's a business part, which is awesome, but it's not just about all of the very practical how-tos. It's really about I feel like crying all of a sudden. Shoot, it's really Frig, I can feel the tingles starting. It's about
okay. You're in a safe space, baby. It's okay.
and crying. Okay, for anyone considering coming to the course, everyone's trying every week. It's really about our hearts. It's about our hearts as people and our hearts as photographers and artists, and it's about our clients' hearts, and it's just about the hearts of the people who live on this planet, really, in general. And I think when you come into the course, you want to learn certain specific things from Denise, but if you come in with an open heart and open to maybe having your mind expanded a bit, trying some things you haven't considered before or that you're curious about, open-hearted towards other people, other types of people, all of that, I think that just makes the experience so much better. And honestly, Denise teaches photography stuff, but it's you just teach us how to be really good, decent, kind human beings.
Aww.
So.
Oh, babe. And isn't
I'm gonna cry.
You were a kind, decent, amazing human being coming in. Come on, girl. But we really do. This is my advice to new students. I know you guys asked for alumni, but my advice to incoming students is that we need to start preparing to leave judgment and ego at the front door and be prepared to come into a very safe space where the purpose and the intention is to shine a light on all of the places where we are missing things, and then to plant seeds and put in good fertilizer and water them and work on them and prune the weeds. We do a lot of neural pruning, prune those weeds, lay down some more fresh soil, give those seeds all the love and attention that they need, and then flourish and grow. Absolutely flourish and grow. Someone left me an angry emoji. Someone's mad about something. I don't know what they're mad about. I just saw that up top. We got to leave that stuff at the door too. You also, we've had look, I am open. We have had very intense conversations about hot topic, situations, most definitely. And I am absolutely unequivocally amiable to conversations that I can't grow and learn if I'm it's my way or the highway. That's not how we roll here. So everybody gets to have their opinions and people to get to disagree with me. And we explore those conversations because oftentimes in those conversations, we learn new things. And so that's actually encouraged. Like, I want your perspectives because your perspectives are going to bring value to other students. And so, again, leaving ego, leaving fear, leaving judgment at the front door is probably one of the most important things that I think incoming students need to do. So I've got a couple of questions that Colleen wrote down for me that I'm going to run through really quick. So, what was your work like? And any one of you can take this. What was your work like before you discovered Denise's method? And what do you feel? Did you feel anything was missing in your work? Who wants to take that? Dan does. Okay, Dan. Come on, honey.
So that is to a T why I took Strip Down. So as I said earlier, this is my 12th year in business now. I exclusively photographed boudoir since fall of 2019. In that time, in those 11 years of doing boudoir, I've always followed Denise and some of her students that were previous that I didn't know were students at the time, but I could always tell that there was something in all of their photos that was missing in mine. So fast forward to 2020, it was a decent year, even with the pandemic, but I still felt like something was missing. Come to 2021, I'm through the year, we're getting to the end of the year, and I see Denise just exploding again. And she did this little live posing boot camp thingy. I sat on it and I said, holy shit, this is what I've been missing my entire career. The connection of emotion and everything in all of my photos. So to give a little quick backstory, in 2021, so last year alone, I empowered 143 different ladies with 176 sessions. That's a lot of sessions, a lot of growth, a lot of good. They were all very good, things like that. I'm proud of those images. But since I graduated Strip Down, my work has elevated to a new horizon that I didn't think was possible until Denise helped me. She helped me find the wings that I needed. Thank you, Sonia, for teaching me that yesterday. But it truly transformed my work and my whole experience. One of the things that I used to struggle with, and I saw this in the comments earlier, was what do you do if you have an uncoachable person? Do you still do this? Yes. Okay. Because in essence, there is no such thing as an uncoachable person anymore. There is no such thing as, oh, I want to get this emotion, because you're going to be able to get it. I was doing sessions, and my sessions are lasting anywhere from 45 minutes to around 90 minutes. Well, I wasn't getting those connections until like the last few seconds of a shoot. And then by then we're done. Well, now I can get that within minutes. The beginning, their first like 2 quote unquote test shots that I joke with them that they're their test shots. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know my settings. I'm just joking with them. They love those images. So yes, it truly transformed my work before and after.
Thank you for sharing, my love. And thank you for allowing me to earn your trust and to be part of your journey. And whew, I can't wait to get back into class with you. I miss you. I miss you on Thursday so much. Does anybody else want to take that question? Sonia? Okay.
Waving like crazy. I'm going to address something Dan said really quickly. Dan, it was the wings that you already had that you didn't know you had. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
I learned that from another coach of mine. Something about me that I had wings, but I didn't know that they were for flying. So yeah, you have wings that you always had. You just didn't know you had them yet.
And now you are soaring. You're not flying.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Finally, like flying. But okay, so I joined Strip Down very similarly to Dan, although I wasn't necessarily looking for specific emotions that I wanted to be showing. So I came from not boudoir. I've done 2 boudoir sessions in my life. previously to doing this course, and I'd done a few like fine art nude, classes like in the past or whatever. But none of that was very focused on the person in front of the lens, like not on their emotions and who they were. It's all about the form and the light and all that stuff. And the boudoir sessions I did, like they were pretty, but they weren't really like deeply of that person, Denise, what do you want to say?
Every time you say that, it just blows my mind, because I know that you specifically went to art school for photography.
Yep.
I don't understand. You spent tens of thousands of dollars on art school for photography, yet you ended up with me, and that's what changed the game. Like, that's
yeah.
what
I mean, like I've learned the base. Like I've learned the technical bases.
Yeah.
Like I can't discount all the other education that I have done, and I have done. Like immediately after I graduated, I started taking more courses. But that's because, so when I graduated from that school, we had to do vision boards of what we wanted. My vision board, it was so funny. I haven't told many people this. My vision board, I had no problem clipping out things and putting it on the sections of like what I wanted my home to look like, or my friendships to look like, or my potential relationship to look like, or whatever, like my lifestyle. My photography section, this is at the end of school. I had 2 images on it. It was bare. I didn't know. I graduated having skills, but I didn't know where I was going with photography. And I graduated in 2011 from that. So I've been searching since then for a direction. And I did find a direction out of some deep personal stuff that came up, and I realized I really wanted to help through portraits. I wanted to help people basically find and express their voice. But how do you get people to do that? Like I knew what the what was. Like I wanted people to really truly be able to connect with themselves and be authentic with who they are, and maybe give voice to things that they have never been able to give voice to. And I do think you can give voice to things non-vocally. Like photography is a powerful way to make a statement, right? It's powerful. Some of the most powerful pictures I've ever taken of myself are really awful selfies when I was like crying, but there is something happening that I had to express. Or I've made someone take a picture of myself in a very ugly moment that was beautiful because I was feeling something that had to be articulated. So I think like the agency of people to say something in front of a lens is huge. There's potential there. But we don't really learn that. Like in the portrait world, we don't learn that. I can't speak for the boudoir world. I am not very familiar with much of the boudoir world at all. But from the portrait world, I don't find there's much agency for the person in front of the lens. The photographer gets to have fun and do whatever they want, but still the images are kind of like, it's a lot of the same face. So I knew my why. I knew what I wanted to do with people, but how do you get people to actually open up? That's what I've struggled with. I didn't know how to get people to finally drop their guards with me and open up. And so I struggled. That was in 2016 that I figured that out, what I wanted to do. And now it took until November of 2021 when I first discovered Denise on her last launch, to be like, oh, that's the how. That's the how to what I've been wanting to do. But that was like 5-something years of searching and not seeing anyone doing it.
God,
So
I'm so glad we found each other, babe.
Me too. It's a long time to be in the desert, Denise.
Well, you're not in the desert anymore. I've got this beautiful oasis that's always here for you. I love you so much.
And when I said about like coming in open-heartedly, like I've never been opposed to boudoir. I've told people for ages, I will photograph people wearing whatever, like however much or however little they want. I don't care. I'm totally open to boudoir, but I just didn't see much of a purpose in boudoir, honestly, except let's create some pretty sexy looking pictures of somebody. I really didn't see much purpose to it. And, that sounds a little snooty, but I didn't. And this course has opened my eyes to how powerful it can be to, for someone to have that experience of connecting to themselves and their bodies, and like wearing little if that's liberating, or wearing more if that's fun. It's opened my eyes to like a whole wider gamut of what I want to do. And there's definitely going to be some of that in it, because I had a whole lot of fun doing it during the course, especially at the workshop.
Oh my God, at the in-person workshop, everybody was like, what do you mean you haven't shot boudoir? Like, you just got in there and killed it. That was insane. We're all like, just in case you're not aware of this, you're going to end up being a boudoir photographer. That was absolutely
so
amazing.
that's the whole thing. I come from outside this world, and I found enormous benefit, because it doesn't matter if it's boudoir or family portraits or whatever, like giving people the opportunity to really like express who they are, and knowing how to get people to drop their guards, which involves us dropping our guards, is like transformational. So
yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Kaylee or Amber, do you want to jump in and say what was your work like before the method, and what did you feel was missing?
I can, totally. I worked a lot in the beginning with models. So I assumed that these models would give me what I wanted, right? And a lot of that emotion was and I assumed that was what my clients would want, right? So when I transferred from models to clients, my clients were like, oh, okay, yeah. And my sales were, eh. And I'm like, okay, this is not going to work. Something is just, this isn't working. So I'm like, why is it that my models love their images, but my clients like them? And then they're like, well, why don't I look like that model? They're kind of basing it off of, right, this whole cinematic style that we shot with the model, because it was a big budget thing that we did with the model. And with me and the client, it was supposed to just be me, the client, my beautiful lighting, and this emotional feel. But I forgot that I was supposed to create that emotional feel. So I never really knew where that was supposed to come from. And for years, I didn't have it. I actually put my camera down, and I gave up photography. I was like, fuck this. I don't want it anymore. My mom was like, what are you doing? You're insane. Everybody in my family thought that I was insane, because we knew that I could be an artist. Everybody in my family had, a heart of an artist. And the only real talent that I could really focus on is I can't draw, I can't paint, I can't do these things, but I can take a fucking photograph. But I wasn't doing it the way that I knew I needed to. So I put that camera down and I left it. And then I found Denise's work, and I was like, man, she's got that just fire that I wanted. And I really let myself down. I was like, I wish that I had pushed myself to keep going, because I knew maybe one day I would have been able to find that fire. And I would just follow her work, and I would just sit there and scroll. And then I found Elena, same thing. And I'm sitting there and I'm just watching these people who, when they started out, I was still starting out. Like, I would have been the most badass photographer with these women if I didn't put my freaking camera down, right? Like, that's what I was thinking. But then I'm like, there was something missing. So a couple years ago, I was just at Best Buy, and I picked up a camera, and it was, I was scrolling past Denise's, Facebook, and I would show my husband. I'm like, look, this is the kind of photos I want to take again. And my husband was like, well, then buy it, because I haven't seen a smile like that on your face in a long time. And I was just like, we can't do this. It was literally like New Year's Eve, I think. And I was like, no. And he goes, you're going to march right back into that store, and we're going to buy that camera, because I can't not see that face on you. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, your emotions. Whatever Denise and that camera and that thought of you being in the back of that art, that's what you needed. And I'm like, okay. So we did. And I called my girlfriend up, like, let's go, let's shoot. Where the hell was the emotion? There was still nothing there. I was sad. I was just really bummed. She loved her pictures, and they were good. I was like, I got it, But then I really sat myself down and I looked at her work and I was like, I realized there was joy. There was constant emotion and movement. And it was like I was watching a story, watching a movie. Whether it was her wedding images, her boudoir work, or even just fucking Denise talking herself. It was literally just me seeing that emotion. And I every time I would see that, I would be drawn deeper and deeper in. And then I would be mad at myself because I should be at the same level at these damn women if I never put my camera down. And I was so mad. So then I added Elena on Facebook because God knows I couldn't add Denise because to me, she was the star. And she still is. I fangirl about Denise every day. But, I got to talking to Elena, and Elena was teaching me stuff that I had no idea that I was thinking about, but could actually be implemented. And I'm like, why is it that everybody else are doing these things that I know I can do? So then I went to WPPI and I sat down with Denise in person. And give me a second, my mouth is getting dry because I know I'm going to start crying. Damn it, there it goes.
We love you. We love you. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Don't be sorry. It's okay to have emotions. It makes us human.
Right?
Yeah.
I was so nervous to meet Denise. And I had made sure everybody had known my name by now. And I was with my husband, and I told my husband, go away. I'm going to go sit down with Denise. And I sat down, and I was just this little thing standing there, and I was just like tapping my fingers together. And she goes, will you sit down? Pull up. And I sat down. I had never felt so welcome before. And I hadn't been part of Strip Down yet. I hadn't done anything. And all I wanted to do was just be in her presence. And I never wanted that so badly from somebody. Not my own mother, not my own grandma, not my husband. Because I knew that she had something to give me back. And it wasn't something she had to give me to teach me, but she had something that I had to give me back that I needed. And she put her hand on my knee and she was like, you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm a mess, And I kind of told her, got my little fangirl stuff out. And I made her cry. I'm sorry. Give me a minute, guys. I get all emotional when I talk about this.
Amber, someone just said if you invest in this course, invest in waterproof mascara. No joke.
For real. I'm not kidding. My story with Denise gets really deep, but she my entire life everybody told me, Amber, don't let your mouth get you in trouble. You got to calm down, and you're too much. And right then Denise goes, Amber, you're not too much. You're good. You're perfect. I want to know who you are. And even my own mom had always told me, don't let your mouth get you in trouble. And Denise always, she never let me shut up. And I got boogers coming, guys. Like, I'm just, oh my God. And I'm a mama's girl, guys. I love my mommy so much. But there was that motherly thing that I needed in Denise to give me back that reassurance that I was going to be okay. Because now I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I want nothing more than to be an artist. I'm a person that doesn't give a shit about sales. I can't sell. I don't like it. I have an EMS background, I'm EMT. Guys, I got hired as a ranger here in my new town. Like, that's where my career is. I live for protecting and loving and helping others. And that's where my heart lies. That's where my career lies. I also struggle with a huge chronic illness that has tried to take my life. So I battle every day. But if it wasn't for Denise and that class building me back up and reconstructing my pillars and just showing me what I had back, literally nothing that I learned in Denise's class was anything from her. Like, she didn't give me her presets, guys. She didn't give me these formulas. You know what I mean? I bought those from Elena. I fucking love those. Yeah, go get those. They're fucking amazing. If you need recipes, you need help, go get those. But this class was a whole new, this was for me. It was a whole new therapy. And then in the middle of class, my person, my ride or die, my grandma, she died. And that was the hardest thing I had been through in my life. And I chose either to like put the camera back down and just, let my life fall back apart, because I suffer from PTSD, anxiety, depression, just like all of you guys. I'm a mess, obviously. But when grandma died, guys, it was so hard. And I don't even remember if I actually told Denise, but all I remember is my phone ringing. And it was Denise, and it was her voice. She's going, just breathe, just breathe. And every day, I say that every morning. Mama Denise says, just breathe. And then I can hear my grandma. Because if I put that camera back down, I know my grandma's going to whoop my ass. And then I know Denise will whoop my ass. And I know everybody else will whoop my ass. Because I have worked so fucking hard to put myself back together. You know what I mean? Like, guys, if I can do this and keep doing it and pushing and pushing and pushing and go through everything that I have gone through. I've had my daughter on my living room floor, guys. Like, if I can come up from that and come up from the pits of hell, I know you guys can. Money hurts. Paying for classes hurt. Yeah, they fucking suck. But think about it. You're investing in yourself, right? Payment plans, they're easy. It works. Book one client a month, boom, that pays for your class. You guys just have to take a step back and think about it. I'm a mom. I'm the supplier of my family. My husband's my wife. He takes care of me. He sets me up for support. Find yourself a support person. Because if you're struggling, you can't do it if you're not right. And I think that that's why I put that camera down, because something was broken. And I didn't see that until I saw Denise find her shine. And it took her a little bit because she had her things. Her mama passed. And I had to watch her go through that. And that was heartbreaking. But seeing her go through that has been so uplifting for me, because being able to watch her grow and do all of this for so many people, and even my mentors and my greats and your greats. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying? Give me hearts or something. Show me, because I'm reading the comments. I need to know if you guys understand what I'm saying or if I'm just rambling at this point, because I do that. She gives you back what you have lost if you are struggling. Everybody in this class says they have had a missing piece, whether it was your art, your personality, you're stoic, you're too cold, your clients, right? A missing piece. That's what Denise helps you find. And she'll give it back to you. So instead of paying $300, $400 for a therapist who literally just says, how you doing today? And helps you literally work through your fucking problems, that doesn't. I've been going to therapy for years and it doesn't help me. You know what has helped me? And even my husband actually wanted to like come on here and tell Denise how amazing the growth in myself has been and in us has been, and even the things that he has learned just by hearing things. I mean, that's just the growth of that. Did you guys see that? I'm not paid to sit here, guys. I'm giving you my own time. I'm sitting here when I should be booking clients to support my family just to tell you guys how important this woman is to me. So yeah, I mean, that's my statement. That's all I wanted you guys to know, because my before and after works, you know, I connect with my people now. My people literally go, wow, oh my God, I didn't even know I just had a photo shoot. Like this wasn't even a session. Like, oh my God. Because it's a safe place. This is something that we do because we're creating something that we lost.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Amber. And thank you for allowing me to earn your trust and be part of your journey in your life. I'm so grateful for you. You're such a beautiful soul.
I love you.
And your work is amazing as well. And speaking of spending money, we're going to move on to the next couple of slides because we're going to talk about the course. We got some more questions, so I'm probably going to pull you guys in for those as well. But we're going to move forward. So I want to talk to you guys about the course. So this is the first time my alumni are seeing this course, the new course as well. And just again, a great big thank you to all of you guys for sharing your stories with me, and with the potential students. It really means the world to me, and I think that they really appreciate it as well. You guys are awesome, and thank you for being so honest and so vulnerable and so incredibly brave as you have been through the whole course. You guys are amazing, or courses in Kaylee's case. So this year, this stripped down iteration. So this is what course is going to look like this time. This is the first time you guys are seeing it. Are you excited? So this iteration, week 1, is going to be the science of body language. I pay attention, I watch, and I listen. I see where my students have stumbling blocks or where things get difficult, and I change my iterations. And I know the question has been asked, but just to be clear with everyone, the iteration that you pay for, you have lifetime access to. I change this course like every time I launch it. And so alumni can come into the course at a discounted price, but you do not have lifetime access to every iteration Denise creates. So in week 1, we're doing the science of body language. In week 2, it's a study in preparation. We are going to go through mindset, failure tolerance, and vulnerability. In week 3, we're going to be normalizing intimacy and sexuality for yourself and your clients. Because for fuck's sake, people, we are shooting boudoir photography. If you have issues around sexuality, your body, other people's sexuality, we need to normalize that and make it okay. Week 4 is the art of body language, and that's going to be an exploration, understanding, and embodiment of body language and the emotive states. This is generally the week everybody struggles with. This is the week where we do selfies, which is why week 3 is normalizing intimacy and sexuality. And there's also going to be how to take your selfies in there as well, so it's easier for you guys. And then in week 5, we have client preparation, which is preparing yourself and your clients for connection, client communication, preparation. There will be videos, templates, and scripts for you guys in this iteration for that. We're also going to help you with some model call stuff. And then in week 6 through 12, we have practical application. You are going to see me do a full session. Week 7 is going to be practical application. We're going to do coy flirtation and pleasure. We are breaking these down into 2 emotions a week now instead of 3 to make it easier for my students. Week 8 will be practical application of joy and longing. Week 9, practical application of desire, confidence, and vulnerability. Vulnerability is more of a state, so I threw it in there. Week 10 will be practical application on men's portraits. Week 11 will be practical application on couples boudoir and mild, medium, and spicy theory. And then week 12 is going to be flow, posing, and categorical thinking. Then we have our guest educators. So we are going to have Elena Marr with us. We are going to have Sean Black with us. We are going to have Lysandra McGinnis with us. We are going to have Kate Scaglione, Terry Hofford, Shannon K. Doherty, and it just keeps going. We're going to have Christine Tremolay, Carla Mason, the Coastal Collective, and Ashley Cook Adair will be with us also. So we have quite the lineup of guest educators, some of the best within the industry, in my opinion, working with us on a variety of different things. This is such an amazing testimonial, but the buffering is a huge problem. So again, I'm going to throw this up. Oh. Yep, nope, it's going to be a problem. So, are you ready for the big announcement? Yeah? Okay, here we go. I love this photo so much, you guys. I had to have a big announcement just so I could use this photo. So Elena Marr and I are going to be joining forces, and together we're going to bring you some fucking kick-ass education that's going to blow away the rest of the photography community. We are going to be killing it. So glasses, Denise. Okay, so we're delighted to announce that Boo DIY and Strip Down, Elena Marr and Denise Birdsong have together embarked upon a mission to bring you incredible free and continued education that will level you up. That will level you up. Where did I just go? Okay. In this exclusive collaboration, we're working hard to bring just for you amazing free as well as continued ethical and valuable education. We both think that's very important. Both Alana and Denise are committed to delivering the highest quality education and experiences to the boudoir community because of our mutual desire to serve others, see the industry thrive and grow, and our deep passion for creating art and emotional connection. We want to provide you with the knowledge, skills, tools to step into your creativity and your brilliance as an artist. We want you to create beautiful work in the world, serve your clients authentically, and thrive as professional artists running legacy businesses. Say Elena and Denise. So get ready for some truly transformative education. No more shop and drop regurgitated cookie cutter bullshit education. This is not do as I do, one size fits all, or the same old slap and dash drive-by formulas and guides. We're going so much deeper than that. So much deeper than that. So, what would you say if I told you that you can expand your boudoir photography skills, stretch your creativity, stand out, and make money without feeling bored and overwhelmed? Sounds good, right? Or if you've been thinking about Elena's amazing Boo DIY Uncensored membership, now would be the time to get it. She's offering a killer deal when you sign up for her membership. You'll receive a coupon code for the absolute best deal on Strip Down. So that's something to think about as well. And I'm also giving away that membership for a 1 year for Elena as well. So business, let's talk business, because so many of my students have come to me like, I need better business practices. I'm making great money now, but I need better business practices. What's out there? There's really nothing out there that I can refer them to that I feel like is giving you the solid. So I'm honestly sick to death of the one size fits all business education that I have just said, yep, not referring out anymore. Enough's enough. And I've created a brand new 8-week authentic and empowered, educated entrepreneurship bonus course that's absolutely free with your Strip Down enrollment. So you've got the 20 weeks, but then I'm also launching between 8 to 12 weeks. It's not done yet. Right now it's 8 weeks. It's probably going to end at 12 weeks. We need to learn how to be entrepreneurs. We don't need to learn how to buy guides and slap other people's pricing on our shit. We don't need to learn how to do like yicky marketing. This is not the stuff that like creates legacy entrepreneurs. The stuff that creates legacy entrepreneurs is actually running your goddamn numbers and understanding profit first, setting up your business properly. So you have the proper insurance, all of the good stuff. All of your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. Marketing 101. All of the things that are so important. Like, these are not the things that we are taught. When we go into these education groups and they're like, buy this guide, do exactly what I say, charge the same prices as everybody else. Doesn't matter what your demographics are. Doesn't matter what kind of skill set you have. Does not matter what your website looks like. Doesn't matter how long you've been at this. Just do it. And if you're not doing exactly what I say, you're doing it wrong. Man, fuck that shit. That is not being an educated entrepreneur. Listen, entrepreneurship is not a destination. It is a journey that you have to consistently pivot in. You have to iterate. You have to watch your numbers. You have to understand your numbers. You need to understand your ROI. You need to know where things are working and not working. Listen, for me, like the Sue Bryce model of giving out gift vouchers to clients and not having a session fee, that shit works brilliantly for me because I am a really good salesperson because I connect with my clients and my work is such that I can sell it. I don't need to charge a session fee. Other people aren't as confident in sales as I am. They need a session fee. Who the hell am I to tell anybody what their business model is supposed to be? There are so many different business models to explore, and finding the one that works for you now is incredibly important. So we're going to explore these different business models, these different ways of selling, these different marketing techniques. Someone early in the comments said, can I ditch my Facebook group? Fuck it. If you want to ditch your Facebook group and you want to spend all your time on Instagram, or you want to go hard with like a referral program, or you want to start doing community networking, dude, what works for you is what important, not what someone tells you works for you. So we are going to explore the possibilities and become educated entrepreneurs. I mean, why we're looking at photographers for business education is beyond me, which leads me to the next thing. The people that I'm working with to build this have their MBAs in finance and business. I'm not fucking around. We're doing the serious work. We're doing the fucking work. This is not regurgitated bullshit. This is the stuff that we need. Okay, have I said enough shit? I think I have. I think I've cussed enough too. I'm real passionate about this, guys. I'm so tired of not going to say it. I'm just tired of you guys not getting what you're paying for. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. So if you're ready to be more than just a number on an enrollment spreadsheet, and you want genuine, individualized education with accountability to keep you on track and ready to learn how behind business strategies so that you can make empowered and informed business decisions without having to buy another course or guide, with the next best thing, the strip down course, it's going to be for you, period. So we have this 8-week authentic and educated, empowered entrepreneurship. We're going to be talking about how one size does not fit all, goal setting, self-mindset, because we come into a lot of blocks as entrepreneurs and we need to conquer that shit. Those self-limiting beliefs need to go bye-bye. Setting up and running successful businesses, exploration of business models and what might work for you, business mindset, building a legacy business, customer service, money mindset, and a ton of done for you templates and so much more. And please, those templates, you can customize them. Pretty please do that. Customize those fuckers. We are also going to be doing a one-on-one marketing, but Elena is going to take the advanced marketing. So I will be doing the one-on-one marketing, and then I'm going to be sending you over to Miss Mar, who is going to be doing the advanced marketing for you. I'm so excited about this collaboration. I couldn't be any happier. And yes, customer service. It's so important. We're going to talk about all this stuff. Free, guys. So only with this iteration. Next time I'm going to be charging for this course, but with this iteration, it is going to be free for you. So you get the 20 weeks plus the 8-week. Okay. So we have our pre-sale offer. So by this point, you're probably thinking, okay, Denise, obviously this sounds really amazing, but how much is it going to cost? not enough. That's for sure. I need to raise my prices. Sonia's like, Sonia has yelled at me about this a lot. But they are what they are. So we've got a great pre-sale for you. Right now, the stripped down course, the pre-sale is $2,697. When you purchase today, you will receive all of the pre-sale bonuses. The coupon code is StripMe22. We also have 4 easy payment plans for you. Seriously, hold on a second. 20 weeks plus an 8-week business course and all of those guest educators, like, are you kidding me? So yeah, okay, $26.97. We have 4 easy payment plans for you. That means 4 different payment plans, not one payment plan with 4. There's 4 different plans. And if you want to change your work forever, then you need to join us. And you can check out at dbirdsong.com/SD to check out. And all of the payment options will be available for you. I know a lot of people were asking about the in-person. Is this here? So here, actually, let me get into our pre-sale bonuses really quick. We have an invitation to a welcome celebration that's going to be going out today, or for the pre-sale. You're going to be getting the In the Sheets guide, the flow posing guide. You'll be getting my new styling course. You'll be getting my presets. You will be getting a graduate group portfolio review live with me. That's only for pre-sale people. You're going to be getting the all new bonus 4-week emotional messaging course, which I didn't even talk about in this because I'm talking too much, along with my workflow email templates. What the fuck, right? All new educated entrepreneur 8-week business mastery course. You're going to be getting a robust suite of done for you drag and drop marketing templates and ambassador program to book clients for practical application weeks. So this is everything that comes along with it. I kind of think I put everything and the kitchen sink. People are saying they'd like to know about the payment plans. If you head to our website, which we're going to be dropping some links for our website, you can go over there and you can check it out. We also have the in-person intensive workshop. Whoa. Well, that one played. That was nice of it, huh? So we also have the in-person workshop. A lot of people ask, can we just take the in-person workshop? Absolutely not. You cannot take the in-person workshop unless you have done the online class. There's no way that I can teach you in 3 days everything that I teach you within the course of the course. So there's that. Okay. So, I think I'm going to take these because we've gone so long. I'm going to go ahead and take these testimonials and I'm going to go ahead and put them in the group so that you guys can check them out. And yep. Okay. So if you are interested in the bundle, if you want to do the in-person and the online, for the pre-sale, the price is $4,697. Again, insane. You're getting 20 weeks, a business course, and a 3-day in-person workshop. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. And you use the code StripMe2022. We have payment plans for you on that. And again, if you want to change your work forever, you're going to want to join us for that. Okay. And then alumni that are in here. This is exciting. When you sign up for the workshop during pre-launch, you'll receive Strip Down online free. So when you sign up for the Strip Down in-person workshop, you're going to get the online course for free. So all of the alumni who are in here, we're going to be sending you an email with all of the details. So watch your emails, okay? So that's what I'm doing for you guys, because love you and want to see you guys at an in-person. Okay. And the pre-sale is going to end on May 26th, so you better get at it. My team and I are going to be around to be answering your questions. Feel free to ask questions of alumni. They're happy to answer your questions. And I think the way to recognize if you're ready for this course is if you're ready to be recognized by clients and peers in your industry as the amazing artist you are. If you have the desire to create emotive images with consistency, precision, and intention. If you're sick and tired, oh my God, if you're sick and tired of like being afraid of what pose next, oh, this is so for you. You're willing to be open-hearted and execute actionable information. You're able to take radical responsibility and acquire the skills you need to be brilliant. You feel the need to tell beautiful stories. You want to go deeper than just pretty pictures, and you want to set yourself apart in your market and within your industry. This course is most definitely for you. Okay. Is that it? Okay. So again, this is an online class. You can do it at your own pace, or you can follow along, which is what I highly recommend. You're going to be added once you join. You're going to be added to our 2022 Facebook group, where I'll jump in every couple of days to answer questions, offer support, check growth assignments, and basically be present with you through your growth journey. And finally, you'll have lifetime access to your online course that you purchased, so that you can come back to it as often as you need to brush up on your skill sets. Okay. I think we're good. I think I've talked to you guys enough. Again, I have here's your codes. Strip Me 2022. Your online class is $2,697 for the pre-sale. And do we have any other questions that they need to answer?
I can give you more as soon as you read the prizes.
If I read the prizes, then they're not going to stay for the questions.
Okay.
Let me do this. Does anybody want to jump in and just... Alumni, do you want to jump in and say anything? Come on, Dan.
Only $3,000? Like, are you stupid, Denise? I love you to death, but this is too fucking cheap. To add on, I mean, actually, I thought I paid more than that last time anyways, and then now you just added 8 more weeks? Holy shit. That is amazing. So thank you so much for your generosity. To anybody that is even remotely thinking about it, and you might be thinking like, oh my God, I don't have $3,000. It literally will pay for itself, hands down, no questions asked. You can book shoots to even pay for it. There's a lot of marketing I can teach you to do real quick just to get to there. But do this if you're even thinking about it. But one of the main things, I saw a question in here about, can you add on the workshop later on? Okay, I'm here to tell you I fucked up when I signed up last time. I didn't buy the workshop. And I tell you what, I have never had more FOMO in my life watching these ladies go to her studio and do the workshops. And I'm just sitting at home just crying because I couldn't be there because I didn't buy the workshop when I should have at the beginning, because I thought, oh, I'm not going to travel to San Francisco by myself, or I don't want to spend that extra little bit of money. But now looking at the difference in price, you better do it. I swear you will make more money than you even pay for this thing. Your family will be happy with you, and you get to get out on a little mini vacation. So do this, add on the workshop, and you're going to make a true transformation in your work.
Thank you, Dan. Okay, so Kaylee, you want to jump in?
Yes. I piggyback on what Dan said. I have done this 2 years and have missed the in-person twice, and I kick myself very much for it. It is an extra piece that really will take you to an even further level than just being able to do the online portion. But a question that I keep seeing come up, and I just wanted to address it, people are asking, oh, do we need models? Should we be practicing this on paying clients? For the practical application weeks, it is recommended that you find a model to practice with. And when I say model, it's not like, oh, go to a local modeling group and find a model to pose for you. You can do it with your friends, you can do it with your family or your partner, but you're going to fumble. And as you're learning the process, and you don't want to do that with someone who's paying you money. So for those practical application weeks, and we will get the schedule so you can plan with plenty of time, don't just dive in while you're not sure what you're doing with people who are spending the kind of money that they spend on boudoir. You will be doing them a disservice. So I really wanted to tap in on that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Yeah.
But
Sonia,
also you're crazy.
So here's an interesting thing. Here's a very interesting thing. And prices are definitely going to go up, no doubt. Every time I launch Strip Down, I say this could very well be the last Strip Down. And that's just me being like terribly honest. I'm like, you guys know me, I'm honest to a fault. If this launch goes well, then there will be another Strip Down. If this launch doesn't go well, then there's not going to be another Strip Down. So if this launch goes well, I'm definitely raising my prices next time. But the interesting thing is, I also want to keep it so that the point of entry is such that everyone can come in. So for example, we had students last time who, if I would have had it too much higher, they wouldn't have been able to come in. And that would have been horrible to me because I want all of you guys in there doing this. So will prices go up a little bit? Yes. But am I ever going to be like that person who's like $14,000 for no, I'm not. Like, it's just not me. We might create some master classes where we do something like that, but like a point of entry, I just can't bring myself to do that. So I hear what you guys are saying. I know, but I also know how much I want to bring this to the whole world. And so it's got to be at a place where people can access it. And the more people know about it, the more people will see the value in it, and the more people will make it actually happen. So we'll get there, guys. Don't worry. I'm listening to you. I promise. Sonia, did you want to jump in and say anything?
I was just going to say we totally paid more for all of the things last time, and it didn't even have all the things, and I don't regret it at all. But just like my eyes are like, oh, it's a big deal, like the cartoon eyes coming out of my head. This is a great deal. Just all what Dan said, but. Again, like what you just said, Denise, about how you don't want to be so highly priced at the entry point. It just speaks again to your heart, which is what we all get to know and love so much through the course, and your ethics. And yeah, it's just beautiful. So, we just want you to it takes a lot of effort to put courses together and pull all the pieces together. And I just saw you. I was on every live call during the course, and yeah, some of them went 4 hours long. And like, you have a family, and I'm like, how are you honestly giving us all of this time of yours? And then at the in-person workshop again, you were there till like the very last person left, and we, it was way longer than
like 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Oh my gosh. There's a restaurant across from your studio, and I was down there eating dinner with my husband, and I could look up there and see you walking around, and the lights are on, and there's still people there. And we just want you to be taken care of too. So when we're all shocked at the value, we're like, is Denise like giving away the farm? But your heart is beautiful in that you want to be able to make it so that as many people as possible can participate and learn. And that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So everybody, I told you at the beginning, I want every single one of you to sign up. So you all need to go and sign up. And we're going to drop the link a couple of times so that you can get in there. A lot of the questions you're asking. So the link's going to be in the group, Amber. Like, we're doing it. We're throwing the link in there. The coupon code, we're going to drop that in there for you guys as well. What was the coupon code again?
Strip me 22.
Strip me. Come on, just strip me.
All
strip
capitals.
me. Strip me. All caps. 2022. So yes, so that's there. And this price is only good for the pre-sale. The price will be going up after the pre-sale. So this is just pre-sale pricing. Hopefully that makes you guys feel a little bit better. The pricing will be going up after pre-sale. So if you want in at the best possible price, now's the time. The in-person workshop dates are up on the site. Go to the site. We'll get you there. I am going to announce my winners now. But everybody, every single buddy, head over there and go sign up. So the person who is winning the $100 gift card is Jennifer Lee Jackson. Congratulations to you. Well, first I need to find out if you're still here. Jennifer Lee Jackson, let me know if you're here. And when you let me know you're here, put your name if you're showing up as Facebook user.
She was just there.
We need to drop a lot more links.
Yeah, hold on. I know. Wait, she was literally just there.
Jennifer Lee, are you here? If not, I got to pick somebody else.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Damn.
You gonna pick someone else now or go through the whole list? And
No,
then...
I'm going to pick someone else if I
Oh,
don't
my
hear from
goodness.
her right now.
She was literally.
Yay, she's here.
Oh. Wait. Yes, yes!
Yep. Okay,
That's
Jennifer.
you.
We got you. You're going to get $100. Yay. Congratulations. Okay. And then next we have Christina Ray or Ree. You're going to be winning the Flow Posing Guide. Are you here, my love?
Christina.
I need you to type in the comments. I'm here. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
she's there.
Woohoo! She's here. Rad. Okay, so now we're going to the portfolio critique. And that is going to be Catherine Lee is winning the portfolio critique. Catherine, let me know you're here. Woohoo!
She's there. I saw her.
She said she's here?
Yep.
Okay, killer. Okay, so are we ready for the Boo DIY scholarship? Yeah. Are we ready for that one? Okay, here we go. This is getting exciting. This goes to Katie Stern. Katie Stern, you are winning the Boo DIY Uncensored Scholarship. Let me know you're here, babe.
She's totally here. I just saw her a second ago.
Okay.
Where is she?
Anybody else getting whiplash from seeing these comments?
It's crying.
Okay, yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
blowing up.
Awesome. Okay. And so, okay, can I get a drum roll from like my you guys? No, I want to hear the noise. There we go. Drum roll,
Reset
please.
user code or confirm reset.
There we go.
Confirm reset.
Drum roll. And we are announcing our scholarship to our 20-week program and 8-week business course. Ready? Mic drop. Crystal Rhodes. You here, babe? Woo!
She's totally here. I just saw her.
Over here. Crystal Rhodes. Crystal Rhodes.
She was doing drum rolls.
Was she really?
Yeah, she was.
Rad! Woohoo! Crystal Rhodes. Yay!
Awesome.
Awesome.
She was totally just saying drum rolls.
Where is
There
she?
she is.
Yay! Woohoo! That's so awesome.
Oh my god.
Fantastic. Okay, so you guys, if there's anything you want to add to the end of this, kitties. Amber, you want to add anything, honey? No? Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'll say
Okay.
welcome to all the new people who sign up. Whoever you are,
Yeah,
welcome.
everybody.
Yeah.
We're so excited to meet you and get to know you and go on this growth journey with you. If you guys have questions, additional questions, reach out to us. We're going to drop some more stuff. We're going to be dropping all day. We'll be dropping the testimonials that didn't work. We're going to be, there's too many W's in that. We're going to be dropping links to go sign up. And I am looking forward to seeing you guys all in class. My panel, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are absolutely amazing. I want to say, Dan, you've done this 2 days in a row. Thank you, my love. I appreciate so much your heart, your soul, like your commitment to this and showing up for yourself and doing the work. Kaylee, you too. 2 days in a row here, woman. Thank you so much. And I want to send you all of my love. I know that your heart is ouching today, and just I'm a phone call away, babe. You just give me a call and I'm here for you. I love you mucho. Amber, I want to thank you for being so open with us and so loving and being so supportive and being here for me multiple times this week. You're absolutely amazing. If you need me for anything, I'm always here. And Sonia, I love you with all of my heart. And thank you for bringing a different perspective to this. I really appreciate it. And to each one of you, I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to earn your trust and be part of your growth journey. You guys are amazing. I'm really hoping to be that with all of you as well. So welcome to Strip Down 2022, and let's fuck shit up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, everybody have a great day. Bye.